Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late this morning. I'm having some issues with my trading. My this screen here can't get it to show up. So we will look at this screen for now. Not sure why I'm having the issues there, but whatever. We're here. Yeah, wow, what a move. What a move overnight at this big move up to 42.22, and then since then, basically 11 o'clock last night, sold all the way down to 41.86. Crazy. Good morning, Speed Racer. Hey, good morning, Matterman. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Matterman. Thank you. All right. Let's have a great day. All right, market is open. See what we do here. Kind of curious what we do here. Are we going to try and fill the gap? Or we just keep selling off today, maybe? We'll wait and see. Okay, here's ES. Is it going to make a push? Are we going to try and do a gap fill today? That's what I'm curious. Hey, Sunset Vibes. Oh, yeah, you're right. I almost forgot about the news. 12 minutes news. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, we're bouncing off 85, 86 level here. Should be interesting at news. Should be interesting. Yeah, NQ's ripping again. Yeah, I know, bodies. I think just waiting on the news. Hey, Garcia, good morning. Good morning, futures. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Everybody have a good night last night? Good evening? Sleep like a baby. Very nice. Oh, no. That's not good, futures. That's not good. Well, I hope you go get checked out. I hope you get better. That's not fun when you can't sleep well. That is not fun. I'm trying to get some work done this morning. Need to get this orders put in. Okay. Nine 5 minutes from news. Long at NQ, 13,850. All right, news in a minute, 50 seconds. News in minute 50. Yeah, we actually, okay, yeah, we have new home sales at 10 and manufacturing index at 10. So we really have news in a minute, and then we have more news in 15 minutes from that. So I'm just going to be waiting. I'm not going to be trading during that time. I'll wait till after 10 to look at any trades. So also update, I did end up buying a UProfit account. I did end up going with the Freedom account, I believe it's called, the 150K account. Basically, my goal for that account, like someone was saying, is basically kind of use it to like as cash flow. Obviously, I need to work on passing it first, but yeah, basically, you can make a lot faster withdrawals. Now, there's a little bit more. There's definitely things I don't like as much, and I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I still prefer Apex, but UProfit, that account does offer some things like faster payouts, and basically, yeah, just kind of if I can get that account funded, and that one I will trade a little bit more aggressively. See if we can get some payouts. It's basically the goal. All right, doesn't seem like that news was that big of a deal. We're moving up, I guess, but yeah, not really that big of a mover. Kind of surprising. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, it is. That's kind of what drew me to it, Garcia. Um, you can withdraw day one. Obviously, the downside to that is they keep 50%. So, that obviously is that kind of sucks, but you kind of have to give and take a little bit, you know. If you get something, then you have to give up something. So basically I'd prefer my goal is going to be to get above the profit threshold and to not make a withdrawal until I'm above that, so you don't have to, give up 50% of your profits, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. That account definitely, I think is pretty cool. The Freedom account, where you have basically a $2,500 a day loss, and then you have a $5,000 or a $145,000 account balance is but there's no intraday drawdown. There's no drawdown really at all. So, right, you keep 80/20 above the buffer, which is, I think, would be the smart thing to do. But then once you go to a funded account, then they scale you in on your contract size, which I'm okay with. I think the starts off with 2, and yeah, I'm not really interested in. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to. I'm probably just gonna trade it. Like, I'm not quite sure yet how I'm gonna try and pass it. Because during the day I do want to focus on my funded accounts. Now I did discover. I just need. Yeah, I think if I download NinjaTrader 7, if I download NinjaTrader 7, I can connect to my UProfit account with NinjaTrader 7, and I can have NinjaTrader 8 and NinjaTrader 7 up at the same time, which will allow me to trade my UProfit account kind of on the side, but at least I can trade it. And then obviously, what I'll probably end up doing is, I'll focus on my funded accounts, and that's what. Yeah, then I can kind of trade both, and I'll look for if I see really good setups on my funded accounts, and then I'll just take that same trade on the. The only accounts can compare the FTMO accounts. Got it. Not that familiar with those, honestly. Not much to see here as far as price action is concerned. I might actually work on. I might actually download NinjaTrader 7 and see if I can get that to work. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, we're going to break up here to VWAP. Might make a break up here for the open to have a gap play, I guess. Could happen. Just kind of hard to play anything with news coming out every 15 minutes after the open. Or I'm not interested in that anyway, so we shall just sit and wait. We be patient. Well, this is nice. Moving up to VWAP. Now we're pulling back again. You're still long? All right, Garcia, good luck. Hey, it's going pretty well for you on your long. Now we're pulling back a little bit more. I actually didn't even know. Garcia, do you know what's UProfit's policy on trading the news on evaluation accounts? What's their stance on that? No restrictions on news. Oh, even on live? Okay, I think I remember that. Which they kind of control that a little bit by limiting your contract size, which, you know, protects them a little bit. But man, that's crazy not to have any restrictions. Which I'm not looking to trade the news anyway, but I was just curious. All right. Made a small pullback here. Now we're pushing up. See if we get to VWAP. You'd think we'd get up here to VWAP. You'd think. Yeah, that actually does work. I can have my downloaded NinjaTrader 7, connected everything. Everything looks like it's working. Haha, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, who was saying, Garcia, I think it was you, that you can trade copy trades across platforms? Was that with Replicanto? Hey, your NQ's working real nice, Garcia. Oh man, now it's pulling back. Let's check out crude oil. What's going on here? We had a nice rip up this morning right at the open on crude oil. Wow. Interesting. Gold sold off last night and almost recovered. Hey Martin, how we doing? Daily loss, drawdown loss, and contracts, and you need to close all your positions before 1610. Yeah, I saw that. That's a little bit different, like the 1610, but it's fine. Yeah, I definitely think it, like, honestly, I was thinking about doing another video. Another video idea I had. But I'm trying to determine like what kind of video it would be, make sure it brings value, but basically kind of talking about how the prop firm and how much, like how competitive the prop firms are against each other and how much that is benefiting the traders. And I was trying to think, how could I go back and show how all the changes that were made in the past 6 months with the different prop firms, and show how all of these changes are basically to the better of the trader. Basically, we're benefiting from a very competitive market where you have Apex, you have UProfit, you have Buellnox, you've got Top Step, and everyone's trying to compete for that market share. And it's causing everybody to, have better rules, better pricing. And I think it's pretty cool. Like Top Step yesterday, they came out and changed more of their rules where now if you hit their daily loss limit, you don't lose your account. You can still keep trading the next day. You just can't trade that day anymore, which I think is a good rule. I think that's a good change. Be curious now if like other prop firms adapt that change. Yeah, there's definitely, I would say Top Step has been the slowest to adapt, like in actually being competitive with the other prop firms. Even though they've made some changes, there's still, I feel like their rules are still way too tight, way too strict compared to other prop firms, and their pricing is way too high. Like the most you'll see them offer a discount is 30%. And with what they offer, it just doesn't make sense. And I think the only reason they're still surviving is because of the Patrick Whelans, and they have a lot of top YouTubers that are pushing Top Step, and I'm sure they're paying them a lot to do it. All right, there's the news. A nice pop. Very 10 o'clock news. After this news, then we should be done with the news, I believe. Curious. See if this makes a move. If this kind of feels like it's gonna make a move to the upside, I feel like right now. But we'll wait. We'll see. Definitely seems like it's getting bought up here. Not, this price action seems to be kind of nah. Especially with the news this morning. I thought we'd see a little bit bigger move, to be honest. Wait, they added another third step? Oh, I didn't even know that. Wait, Powell is talking to the Democrats today about the debt ceiling. That sounds like a great time. That sounds like a fun time. Okay, at 12:30. Copy that. All right, market, what's going to happen here? What you going to do? New home sales were up. All right. Well, market didn't seem to care. Market did not seem to care. Yeah, we could. You know what? Man, still haven't seen anything from Trading with Travis. What is going on? Is he active on his Discord? Yeah, really nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Now, maybe we might head lower the way this feels now. The panda got smoked today. Oh no, he just started his new. Like he has a $300,000 account, I think, right? Bobby, yes. I mean, kind of. I basically bought the U Profit, though. I just bought one U Profit, the Freedom account. It's looking into it, and I'm basically gonna. My goal for that account is just to basically get it kind of. You have a lot more leniency on U Profit with payouts. You can get them a lot faster. And yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot, get it funded, and see if we can take some payouts on U Profit while basically do that while I'm taking it really slowly on these accounts. Kind of use it to cash flow, just for. So I'm going to be trading that a little bit more. I'm probably going to be trading like one mini or two minis size. So I'll definitely be going. I'll be trading a little bit more risk, but they don't, it doesn't have the drawdown. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to try it out. Well, what are we going to do here? Really, futures? Yikes. Bobby, so I can't. I was hoping I could. Like, I was looking into that. If I can just connect both, but being that both accounts use Rhythmic, I can't. But I did discover that I can download NinjaTrader 7 and connect that way. So basically, I can't copy my trades, but at least I can kind of have both open and I can still trade both, at the same time, I guess. But I can't copy my trades. So, yeah, it's all right. All right, market, what's going to happen here? I'm not quite sure Replicanto. I was actually curious. Could I do it with Replicanto? I'm not sure. I'll look into it. I will look into it. And we're pulling back again. All right, I'm going to go get some coffee and see if I can find some cookies. Or maybe some Nutty Bars. I'll be back. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. I step away and then the market makes a move finally. Holy wow. Is Pan he's going in with 10 mini contracts? Wow. Well, we bounced right off this low. Pretty nice bounce. What a rip here. Wow. Just honestly today I don't have a good, usually I kind of try and develop a thesis for the day. Today, well, I just don't really feel that strongly one way or the other. Like if I look at the 60-minute chart, I mean, it would can, we have support right here at 41.85. We've bounced off that. So I feel like if we make a move, we could definitely make it here, push up to the 42.20s again. Or if we lose this, we could go down and test this 41.65 range. If you look at ES on the daily, it looks bearish to me, just with these. It's pulling back from testing these 40, the 42.30, 42.40 range. So I don't know. I'm not that convicted either way. The Travis middle finger. Yeah, the inverse. Exactly. Someone needs to do a checkup on Travis. Is he still worse? What's happened with him? It's been about a week. Is he still good? Price action seems to be a little bit more action going on here. I need to go get my cookies and coffee. The red dotted line right here. This is just, it automatically plots the low of day, the previous low of day, which is right here. This is the previous open. This is the previous high of day. Not actually sure what is the blue line. Okay, the blue line is the previous day open. Green line is prior high. Red is prior low. And okay, prior close. So this is the prior close, yesterday's close right here. This is, the blue line is yesterday's open, red line is yesterday's low, green line is yesterday's high. I don't know why I like having those on my charts, because I always wonder where they are, and I keep scrolling back and forth. If I just have them here, it helps. All right, I'm gonna get my coffee. Man, I didn't realize that Panda trades 10 mini contracts. Oh, wow. Which he has a 300K account, but wow. Can you imagine if I would trade 10 mini contracts across 20 accounts? I get positive 2 ticks, and then I'm in the green for my challenges. Hey, Chad, how we doing? Good morning. Hey, I don't remember seeing you before. Are you new? Welcome to the channel. Oh, I also see Joshi just subscribed 25 minutes ago. Sorry I missed that. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you checking in as I eat my breakfast. Oh, we came down. Honestly, this would have been a really... I wasn't here when this happened, but man, this double bottom right here, it hit right in it. V-shape reversed. Here we go. Are we going to break above this 41.96? Feel like we have to break above 41.96 and break above VWAP into this 41.98 range for us to really have a chance to fill this gap. Oh, really? That's awesome, Chad. I do get that a lot from people, that the YouTube algorithms like me, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but somehow the YouTube algorithms like me, so I'm just going to try and keep doing exactly what I have been doing. But I appreciate you stopping in. It's awesome. Now, if we can just get a nice trade set up, that'd be nice. Yeah, this market is ugly. Couldn't say it any better. Hey, Ryan, that's someone new as well. Thank you for tuning in. You enjoy watching people trade Apex? Awesome. Well, then you should like it when someone trades 19 accounts at the same time, right? Even if they, some people look at that and they think that's a little bit crazy. And they might be right. They might be right. It makes you nauseous. Yeah, it's just been... Right now, so far, this is trading in a range. This is trading 96 to 86. If we can establish this range a little bit more, I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem trading a range like this if it's a 10-point range. I don't want to be trading a 5-point range, but we'll give it a shot. You are, Ryan? That's awesome. Do you... Oh, man, that's awesome. Do you trade all of them at the same time? Like, do you use Copy Trader and trade all at the same time? Are you at the payout threshold already? If you are, then I'm going to just be honest and tell you that I'm a little bit jealous. But I'm really happy for you. You do. Wow, that's awesome. And okay, and are you at the $2,600 threshold or above it? Oh, get out of town, Ryan. You are killing it. You are killing it. Which what size account do you have, Ryan? Dude, 6K cushion on 20 accounts is... that That's playing with the big boys. Now I'm gonna I don't know if you've seen my previous videos. You only trade NQ. 50K accounts. Oh man, that is so awesome. Wow, 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 wow. Now I'm definitely jealous. No, I'm not jealous. That is awesome, Ryan. And you trade primarily NQ? Dude, you are killing it. Let's go. So, I do this series where I review the top Apex traders of the month, and then also I review them the top in I guess the top traders lifetime. Exactly, Matterman. Yeah, Ryan, if you don't mind, I'm curious, have you taken out payouts before on the 20 accounts? Maybe you're already at the top 20 or top 10 on my summaries. Have you seen those videos? Thank you, Ryan. We will try. Okay, so is this your first payout request? Or I guess maybe you haven't actually made the payout request yet. So I'll be honest, Ryan, I'm looking like, I mean, that's amazing. Which you could withdraw, 2K per account. Obviously, that's up to you. If you do, that's 40K. Usually 40K gets you in the top 10 on the month. So I am always looking. Yeah, I'm you're already approved. Awesome. So will your payout be processed for this next week, correct? The last payout in May? I think so, right? That's awesome. No, Ryan, I'm always looking like you did the max payout. Yeah, so the 2K, which would be 40,000 total with 20 accounts, or maybe you didn't do all 20. Awesome. Awesome, Ryan. I love to pick your brain, and I've been saying in the past that some of these top 10 or top 20 traders that are consistently taking withdrawals, I love to do an interview. I love to sit down and just, pick your brain. And Ryan, what would you say? I'm going to ask you one question now. I don't, what would you say the difference? Because for me personally, like switching from evaluation accounts to the 20 funded accounts has been, I mean, I've just kind of still getting over that hurdle of that fear of losing. And I was definitely trying to be too perfect once I was trading my funded accounts. But what is your like best advice when you trade the 20 accounts together? Like, what would be your advice to me on trading all 20 at the same time in a sense of like mentally, psychologically, when you're doing that? I'd love to hear your input. Yeah, 2K is the max for the first 3 months. After 3 months, then there's no limit, Bobby, or futures. But man, that is life changing. I mean, if you can, especially that, I think it's awesome that you've built up that big of a buffer, because now it allows you that drawdown liberty and freedom, but you still can, you can continue, if you can continue to grow your account and take out 2K a month. I mean, that's life changing money at the end of the year. Or it would be for me. I think it would be for most people, but I don't know your financial status. So, yes, you could, Matterman. Yes, you could do 2K. You can request 2K twice a month. So, yeah, you could technically do 4K per month, but it is a little bit difficult because you have to have 10 trading days in between the requests, which sometimes makes it a little difficult. I always tell people to limit bracket orders. I only trade 1 to 2 mini contracts with a take profit of 10 to 15 points. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Wow. Wow, Ryan. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I'm taking it way slower than that, which, just for me personally, but I definitely, it's amazing how much, like 1 to 2 minis, I don't think it's not necessary to take more than that. Ryan, it's awesome to have you here. Awesome. We found one, guys. We found one. We found one in the wild that is actually doing it. 20 accounts, taking payout of 2K. Can't wait to see you in the top 10 here. This list right here. Can't wait to see you in this list. Actually, this is the May results currently, but this May result is only for that one withdrawal. So, very cool. Can't wait till we get the next. Usually it goes until the end of the month until I get all the data from Apex and then compile it. Obviously, put everything in here and update it, and then I'll do another video on the top 10 traders for May. It's exactly nobody. And Bobby, like Ryan, just hearing you doing it and whatever, like it's very motivating. Very motivating. But what can I ask, Ryan? Do you have a plan as far as, like, I know you build up that buffer to 6K, I'm assuming on purpose. You took out 285K from Apex last year? Oh, wow. What part of the year was that, Ryan? Was that basically from like September, October, November? Or are you saying it was only in September that you withdrew? Okay, your previous account. Okay, got it. So did you? Yeah, wow, that's awesome. You might have you must have just missed, because my data goes to September. So I assume you had to close your accounts in August, because my September data that I have I don't see any withdrawals in September for that. So you must have been in August. So I'm curious, like, what is your plan? Is your plan just to try and take out only a certain amount per month and then keep growing that buffer? And then at what point do you decide just to close the accounts and take out everything? Or I guess, is there a strategy behind that, or I'm just curious? But we made it to VWAP here, and now we're selling off again. But man, this market is nothing to. Yeah, that's kind of was what I was thinking, Ryan. It was my goal. Like, my goal is to get to, like a $3,600 or $4,000 profit threshold, and then let's say in a month, if I make $2,000, I only want to withdraw half, so that I can continue to build that buffer. Or that would be my goal. Now, I'm a ways away from that yet, but slow and steady. That's my plan. Trying to think, Ryan, if I can ask, and you don't have to answer if you don't need to, or if you don't want to, canceling the other accounts, what was your reason for that? Was there a reason to cancel them? Did you want to just try? Yeah, I'm curious what the reason was for it. After 25 trading days? Yeah. Yep. They have, we were talking about that earlier, that they have changed. Everyone in the industry has changed because of how competitive it is for everyone. They wanted me to move to prop. Wait, are you saying they wanted you to move to a live account? I was always curious how that works. Like, do they. Okay, that's always something I was wondering, Ryan. Do you then have to, if you switch to a live account and you technically are a prop trader with Apex, but then you're official, like, then you have to fill out a whole different set of paperwork, and you have to class yourself as a professional trader, which then, yeah, that changes quite a bit of stuff, because I don't think you can, once you've been classed as a professional trader, you can't, like, go back. Am I right on that? Alpine, I'm actually curious how much you save on taxes. I'm not sure that you save that much on taxes versus a 1099. I mean, if you do it under an LLC 1099, I'm not a tax expert, so I. Okay, Ryan. So basically, in order to avoid. Okay, that's very, very good information. So basically, to avoid having to be classed as a professional trader, because Apex basically at that point, you've been profitable enough and consistent enough that they wanted to move you to a live account. Now, I'm curious, was that a conversation? Um, 60% of profits at long-term capital gains, huge savings. Okay. Yeah, you were probably right, Alpine. Okay, so Ryan, when Apex called you and contacted you to move to a live account, was it a conversation that you could keep trading the way that you have been, or you could move to a live account, or was it more a conversation of, hey, you have to move to a live account, or you have to close these accounts? All right, are we going to push through this VWAP? This price action is brutal. Close the accounts with 90% of your profits or withdraw profits and get moved to a prop. Got it. That was kind of curious, but then I mean, what prevents you from just, I guess, doing what you did where you just open another set of accounts and you continue doing the same thing? Is that, I mean, basically what happened? No shot, Ryan. You did? Okay. I need to make a special request, Ryan. I love to interview both you and Vince. That'd be my dream. Oh, wow, we're breaking out here to the downside. Are we going to break through here? Break through this 4186 area? Well, that was kind of my question, Alpine, but that doesn't. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Ryan, did you? Yeah, how were you able to open another account? Well, it looks like we just pushed down, and now we're gonna rally right back. Oh, okay. After 3 months. Okay, that's good to know. That's very informative. I'll let you go now, Ryan. I don't want to keep bugging you with all these different questions, but I have a lot of questions. If there is a chance that you or Vince would be willing to do an interview, I would love that. You don't have to at all, but if you want, open invitation. I think that is pretty awesome. I mean, Garcia, 256K in a year is that's a pretty good year. I don't care who you are. Okay, awesome, Ryan. I appreciate it. Yeah, my email's in my. I have my email on my account channel as well. If you want to reach out. But hey, I appreciate you stopping in and letting me pick your brain a little bit. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. I did like there was a lot of I was always curious about some of that stuff. It's really good to know. Really good to know. And that makes more sense now because when at the end of last year when Vince withdrew that 800 some thousand or almost 900,000, they like he hasn't made a withdrawal since, which I assumed he closed his account. He was very likely presented with the same option as Ryan, where hey, you need to either move to a live account or you need to close your accounts, which therefore would mean that he would have to wait 3 months before he could open an account again, unless he opted for the live account. And I was always wondering, the other thing I was always curious of is what is the downside of going to a live account? And the downside to that is you have to then class yourself as a professional trader and you can't undo that. So then you'll always have to pay those high fees. And there's different, not restrictions, I guess, but there's different things where isn't as lenient as if you were an unprofessional trader, which makes a lot of sense. And I'm curious if Vince, I'm curious if Vince opted to trade, for them as a prop, or if I'm assuming he just closed his account and now he's waiting 3 months to do it again. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Okay. That's what I thought. So it really makes me, because I've always questioned, like, and this is no shade toward Apex at all, but I really am curious if they have anyone actually trading live accounts, because I don't really see the benefit of doing that if you're a successful trader. I mean, I guess I can maybe to some extent, but I guess it just depends on what people want to do. Wait, are you serious, Ryan? Yeah, exactly, Ryan. It'll affect your personal accounts. Basically, you have to reclassify everything that you had been existingly trading, and now you have to class yourself as a professional trader. Okay, so he moved to UProfit. I wonder if he just waiting until the 3 months is up and then he'll be back to Apex. Okay, that is such good information to have. Hopefully I'll be faced with that problem at some point. Yeah, it's kind of funny you say that because I literally signed up on UProfit last night. I literally checked into them last night and I went with the Freedom account. Ryan. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering about that. Yeah, which makes sense. Or that's kind of what I was curious is why would Daryl continue to let, I mean, even for you, Ryan, if you get these 20 accounts and I mean, I'm assuming that Daryl's going to have you on a tighter leash than he would other people. If you take these 20 accounts and you show 2-3 months of consistency, which is why building that cushion is even more important for you, you know, then he's going to say, hey, you can't do another account. Like, you either have to choose to trade with live money with him and be a prop firm trader with him, or, you know, basically not. But then you're basically set with an option of going to a different prop firm. The advantages of moving to a prop, honestly, are very, very few. There's not many good options because A, you have to class yourself as a professional trader, and B, you don't actually get as good of a fills. Like, when you switch to a live account, the fills can sometimes, they're not, it's probably not that big of a deal when trading 1 or 2 contracts, but that can also be a downside. Once you pass 50K profits each account. No advantage to prop at all. Right. That's kind of what I was thinking, Ryan. There's way more disadvantages than advantages. You have to class yourself as a professional trader. I mean, your live account, your fills and stuff, I don't think is going to be as good. Very interesting. Man, I could sit here all day and just ask questions after questions. Yeah, what I thought about asking you what's your strategy? Do you have a strategy? But I feel like that is sometimes kind of a moot point, but yeah. Bookmap and Fibonacci. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, that's good to know. It obviously works for you. It obviously works. What you really should do is you should start a YouTube channel. Hey, Sam Lou. Hey, Ryan. Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. And Sam Lou, subscribe. Thank you as well. Appreciate it. Chad, I mean, that's kind of true. But if you look at it on the flip side, why risk your own money if you can use the prop firm's money to trade? Why? Like, know what I mean? And they might, maybe Ryan, it could easily be that he uses his own money now, but why would you risk your own money if you can? Exactly, Ryan, exactly what I was saying. Like, that's like in Reddit forums and online forums, a lot of people ask, hey, trade prop firms, why to trade prop? And then I always see the comments of, No, if you're a successful trader, you wouldn't trade prop firms, you trade your own money. I never got that theory because, why? Why would you? Or, okay, the other reason what I question is if someone has their own account and they're successful, there is zero downside to signing up with prop firms and making money with them. I always question people that say that they're successful trading their live accounts and their real money, yet somehow they are not able to trade prop firms. I don't understand that. It's not, I mean, you're right, Alpine, but it's about the risk. It's about the initial risk. If you can, if you can enter a prop firm with even $2,000 of risk versus, and then you get the leverage with that, with maybe 10, 15 accounts, you wouldn't be able to do that even close with only $2,000 of your own money. Regulation would step in. I mean, maybe, but I mean, why? Obviously, the problem with that would, exactly, Ryan. Exactly. Yeah, the biggest risk would be to the actual prop firms themselves. But as of now, I mean, I did a video on this specifically, but as of now, the business plan that they have is kind of bulletproof in a sense, because as soon as they see that you're consistently profitable, then they're going to do what they did to Ryan. They're going to tell him, hey, you're consistently profitable. Congratulations. That's awesome. Now we want to switch you to a live account. And, where they then actually have no risk. Well, very little. But, if the trader then decides, hey, I don't want to do a prop firm, I don't want to be a professional trader, then obviously then they close the account. But either way, I'm almost also curious, Ryan. The thing I've questioned in the past as well is why doesn't Apex, they define the successful, consistently profitable traders. Why don't they just copy your trades? Yeah, I agree, Chad. It definitely is. It really is. If you had a 500K personal account to trade with, you wouldn't consider those funding shops. Okay, I see, Ryan. Ryan, just your personal opinion. Your personal opinion. How many prop how many people trading live accounts do you think they have? Yeah, I'm right, Alpine, but yeah, they'd have to be careful with it. But hey, Apex Futures, how we doing? Yeah, it is. You're right. Jetty, look, I mean, it's basically like, yeah, like Alpine said, it's kind of like it's a subscription company and if you go back and look at, well, just do simple math. If you like, just use simple math with Apex. If you look, let's just have a quick math lesson here. Why don't we? Market's not doing anything. Actually, I need to go. So last month, they had 324,000 people, 324,000 evaluation accounts sold. If you take 324,000 times, let's just say $20 to keep it low, that's 6.5 million. Just in evaluation accounts. And approximately of that 324,000, approximately 93% will fail. Okay. Which means that there's going to be about 25,000 people that will pay the fee for the, the ones that pass. So if you take 25,000 times, on average $140 for the lifetime fee, that's an additional 3.5 million. So that's where they're easily taking in over 10, probably way more than that, honestly. Those are conservative figures. But I did a video kind of diving in depth about how Apex can afford to make big payouts. And then last month they paid out, 3 million. They took home over 10 million. So it's pretty easy to see how they're able to pay out. And I'm not concerned about that, but it's definitely, and obviously, it could easily be that they have a handful of live traders that are prop traders for them, and then obviously they keep 10% of all those profits as well. But that's a fair question to ask, Jedi. Yeah, exactly. Another 80% of those will fail their PA accounts. Yeah, Daryl's doing great. Hey, no problem. No problem, Jedi. I had the same question, to be honest. I was looking at all those payouts they were making. I'm like scratching my head. I'm going, wow, that's a lot of payouts. How can they keep doing this, especially when they're offering 80% discounts and 90% discounts? And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, how are they doing this? So I just did the math. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Exactly, Chad, which is exactly what happens in the real market when you trade. So it's in a different environment, but it's the same concept. If you trade a live account, 95% of those people will also fail. That's the other thing that I pay a total of 1.8K in subscriptions a month. Okay, Ryan, so did you go with the monthly subscriptions, not the lifetime fee? I mean, James, you're right. That's basically what the market is. To some people, anyway. They need another 90% discount. All right, I'm down. They should do 90% off on Monday. Let's all email them. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I did the lifetime because I didn't want to have that additional pressure of having to pay, over $1,000 in fees a month while I'm doing. I knew I was going to take it really, really slowly, especially in the beginning. And I'm glad I did the lifetime, but it was definitely, yeah, it was a hunk of change for the lifetime, but now it's done. I don't have any more fees at the month, and I like it that way. I don't think that's really fair, Blippy, because it is an actual business model. I mean, yes, it's based off statistics, but I mean, if that's the case, you could say the same thing about the market. Not yet. Alpine, I'm waiting for the end of basically this next week. The payouts should usually the 30th or the 29th, 30th, or the 31st is when they'll post their final payouts of the month. And then probably be another 2 weeks before I can do the video. Hey, very nice, Apex. Very nice. From yesterday? Wait, did they do it yesterday already? Oh, man, I didn't even check. Maybe I can already do it and I just haven't. Yes, okay, but okay, I need to wait until I think they make the payouts. I need to check, but I think it's all the way through this week. Maybe? Maybe not. They have the 19th. You know what? This might actually be it. You're right. I was thinking wrong. I was thinking wrong. All right, I am excited. Okay, so I can actually do the payouts. Hee hee hee. Can you have multiple accounts in a prop firm? You can have 20 accounts. Yes. Are you saying like login accounts? Yeah, exactly. Well, I definitely already noticed some names here from previous months. Man, I just might work on this data right now. Yeah, yep. How it's going today? Hey Connor, it's boring. Would be a good way to say it, I guess. Um, yeah, just been honestly just chatting a lot, learning a lot. Yeah, it's been a weird day. Yeah, I know. I was shocked this morning. I thought the 9:45 news this morning would I thought that would move the market quite a bit, but nope. Zilch. Nothing. Hey, thank you Ryan for stopping in. Really appreciate your input. Thank you for answering our questions. And Hey, wish you continued luck with your trading. You don't need my luck, but I'll give it to you anyway. Take care. Take care. Oh, yeah, Blippy. Yeah, there is a 80% discount currently. I kind of hear it shows it better. You know what? While this market is just being boring, I'm going to try and fix my I'm going to try and fix my screen here. So just bear with me a little bit. For some reason this thing just did not want to work this morning. I have no idea why, but I don't like it. Huh, there we go. Now it worked. Why? I'm so confused why this isn't working. Hey, thank you, nobodies. Appreciate that. Oh man, how like it for some reason my screen capture doesn't capture the chart trader. I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's not that important, but Yeah, I know. This it makes me think we're going higher, but we need to get above this VWAP. We're just stuck. Every time we've touched VWAP, we've rejected. We can't seem to get above it. But yeah, I would agree, Apex, with your theory. It would appear like we're going higher. Oh, I hate when something doesn't work like it's supposed to. Triggers my OCD. Hmm. You still have your long Garcia. Nice. Hey, that's patience right there, Christopher. Respect. Hey, reality of trading. Thank you. Yeah, it's been awesome. Been amazing. Yeah. Let me look at NQ. What Yeah, NQ looks pretty much the same. You know, NQ made a little bit lower lows here, but we need to break above. Yeah, I agree, Cordia. I agree. Need to break above VWAP first and then hold it and then break above 13,880. Yeah, exactly. For me, like for my play, I don't like getting long here and then hoping it breaks above. I would rather see it break above and then I look for a pullback so that I can enter and hopefully continue on the ride. Wait, it's at four. We're at 450 subs. Let's go. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, man. But I love it. Well, I got all the data in my spreadsheet. Now I'm just putting in all my formulas. But I might do the video tonight. Release the video of the May or the May top traders of May. I think we will do that. Yeah. I don't really Yeah, I'm not really that the monetization of YouTube, from what I hear, I'll get like $2 a month for it. Not going to be that big of a deal, but hey, we'll take it. to the midnight open. Yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome if we could get all the way up here and test these highs at 42.21. Then that would be really insane. For NQ, it'd be 13,980, 975. No trades today, Mason. Nope, not in this mess. Honestly, so far the trade of the day would have been last night at 11 o'clock. But yeah, it's just been a chop fest. Waiting for this to break out, then pull back, and then that's when I want to get long. That's when I want to enter. But we got to see it happen, and got to see a little more volume here too. What's my dream car when I become a profitable trader? I don't really have one, honest. I've never been a car or a guy, or really. My dream would be more my backyard. I have a really nice lawn, but I want to have like do a patio with an outdoor kitchen and a seating area and a fire pit, right? Basically, right outside this window. That's my dream. I don't want a car. And maybe if it gets really good, maybe add a pool. But now we're just dreaming. Man, there's so many names on these withdrawals. So I had a guy. Maybe I should be quiet. But I did have someone that was, and this was on a YouTube channel, that was claiming they made a certain withdrawal amount and a certain dollar amount. And I had their name and everything when they made the withdrawal, and it never happened. It didn't happen. And I asked him, why wouldn't, why his claims wouldn't match up with the withdrawals on the website. And he claimed that he's very good friends with Daryl, and he personally requested not to have his name show up on any withdrawals. Interesting. And I reached out to Apex just to see, hey, if they make exceptions, if you can call in, like if I can make an exception and say, hey, I don't want my name on the withdrawal page. And they say, no, that's part of the terms of service that you agree to. The only thing they will do is they'll only show your first letter and then blur out the rest. But that's it. They will not. So kind of called him out on it, and he's still denying it. He's still saying, nope, I definitely made that money. I definitely withdrew it. And he's really good friends with Daryl, and he made an exception to that rule for him. Ah, dear. Why do people feel the need to lie? And it's actually someone, it's someone that every one of you knows. That's what's sad. If Patrick took any out, let me see. Yeah, I know that other like other ones you can. And I thought, I mean, I kind of was like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you can. So I reached out, and I actually reached out to two different people. I reached out to John, reached out to their support, asked them to confirm, and they said nope. They do not make exceptions to that. But if you want, you can you can basically have your first letter and then a star, star, star. Like that is what they will do if someone requests not to have their name. But part of the terms and service that you agree to is to have your name on their withdrawal page. So it's kind of it. I don't know. It's like, I'm not gonna. There's a part of me where I want to call out these YouTubers that are not being honest, but the other part of me, I don't want to deal with. I just don't want to deal with it. Then you're gonna get people all bent out of shape about this person, and I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to deal with that, even though I feel like it is very sad. All right, here we have the list. I got it already done. I'll give you guys a glimpse of the top 10 for the month of. Oh geez, I just realized what I did here. Hey Aqua, how are we doing? Oh, we're okay. It's just been one of those days. We're just not. I don't have any trades yet this morning, which I'm glad. um, but yeah, I was hoping we'd move above VWAP here and I can get an entry long, but this keeps it's kind of like it was yesterday, right here. We kept bumping our head against this 4212 resistance, kept doing it, kept going, kept going. Finally, around what time was it? 1, 2 o'clock. Finally, at 2 o'clock, we made a push higher. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of boring so far, but we've had a great morning. Aqua, you missed, unless you were lurking, but we had a guy stop in. That was a very successful Apex trader. He withdrew over 285,000 last year. And I guess he used to trade with Vince that withdrew over 1 million last year. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to ask him a lot of questions. I learned a lot of the ins and outs of when Apex goes to switch someone from a profitable, once they see the consistently profitable, they will ask them, basically give them two options. Either they can switch to a live account and trade for them on the live account, or they have to cancel their account. Basically, take all the profits out and close the account. And the way it sounds, most of the people will not choose the live account, because if you do that, you then have to be classed as a professional trader, and there's a lot of downside to that. Yeah, Aqua, go back and watch. I learned a lot. It was very interesting. Very interesting conversation. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Maybe he will, maybe I can do an interview with him and Vince. That would be a dream. But if not, it's okay. Cordea, it does kind of, yes. It's kind of an interesting dilemma. Yeah, Anna from Mexico City. If you're lurking, please make yourself known. No, but it's interesting because basically what it does, Cardea, is once you become very consistently profitable, and I cannot totally understand from Apex's side, like they need to switch those people to a live account, because then they will get the actual benefits of that 10%. And they can also copy the trades at that time. So it really does make a big difference but unfortunately, the way it sounds, a lot of people don't want to be on that live account. And I can understand why, because you now have to be classed as a professional trader and you incur a lot higher fees. And you also can't undo that classification. So once you sign up as a professional trader, you now no longer can you undo that. Like you can't go back next year and say, oh, I'm no longer a professional trader. Once you're classed as a professional trader, you stay a professional trader. And most people don't want to be classed as a professional trader, for multiple reasons. But yeah, it's an interesting dilemma. I mean, I would take it, but yeah, he shared that Vince that withdrew the million, over 1 million from Apex last year. He's now trading with UProfit. So if anyone from UProfit is listening, you might want to keep track of him. All right, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the top 10 traders for May. Yeah, you have to become a professional. So anytime that you trade for someone else on a live account, which is what they would be doing, they would be trading as a prop for Apex on a live account. So therefore, you have to class yourself as a professional trader at that point. You don't have an option. And the benefit of a professional is there is really no benefit. Vince was making too much. Yeah, I mean, basically he was, and that, it makes sense. Obviously, once they see that someone very, consistently profitable, they want to switch them to a live account, which is what they were wanting to do. But obviously, it's still the trader's choice. If the trader chooses that, hey, I don't want to go on a live account for multiple reasons, then they're left with the option of, they basically cancel or close the account. Christopher, I'm sure they keep a pretty close tab on that. But yeah, I thought about that too. All right, here's the breakout. Are we going to get it? Oh man, don't tell me this is just gonna do this now. What's NQ looking like? Yeah, NQ didn't even make it past VWAP. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really does feel like it's gonna break out. It's tempting here just to enter long, but I'm not doing it. We could pull back before we try another leg up if this fails. Yeah. Garcia. I mean, not really. They can see your profit even if you don't withdraw. I guess I'm curious actually if I'm assuming they monitor that. Guess I don't know that for sure. Really, ES, you want to do this, huh? All right. Oh wow, look at us. Wait, I said I was going to tease you guys with the top 10. Here we go. I didn't do it because I see we're breaking out, but it looks like we're going to fail. So here we go. Let me switch screens first. So here's a little tease or a glimpse of the top 10 traders for the month of May. Anna from Mexico City with the top spot. And she's been consistent for, if you go back, so in April, she was second at 80,000. In March, she was, well, let's see. Nah, that might be hard to find her actually. Maybe April was her first time, but May, then Douglas, he's also been consistent. Austell, Georgia, Billy from Pearland, Texas. Then we have here Fort Lauderdale. I can't speak. The Seabrook, I know I've seen his name quite a bit. Jose from Newman, California. Luis, Andre, yeah, all the way down number 10. Joseph from Lakeville, Minnesota. Brian from Woodside, New York. This guy here has been very consistent. Yeah, that is a lot of money in Mexico. It is. So Brian's been one that I've really been following. If you go to April, Brian was third. March, Brian was in first place. February, Brian was in fifth place. In January, Brian was just outside the top 10. But Brian has been very consistent. Someone I've definitely been following. But yeah, very cool. Congratulations to everyone. If any one of you are in the chat room and this is you, make yourself known. Yeah, that's a lot of money everywhere, but man, that's awesome. Congrats. It's motivating. Hey, Alpine, we might actually, if we next month we'll see you on here, right, Alpine? Maybe we'll see you top 10. Who knows? Who knows? All right, NQ yep, NQ tried, it failed. Man, this market is pathetic. We got kind of this very minor or miniature little channel right here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, after I said that, Alpine, I'm like, oh dear, now all the Annas are going to come out of the woodwork. You're 200 from it, Aqua. Wow, well, you've been killing it. Aqua, is that on all 4 accounts, or did you end up switching your, like, breaking up the account? Hey, Mohammed. No, I have not. We have just been waiting. Haven't really. I just haven't had any trades that intrigue me today. I've been patient. Just been waiting, honestly, right now. I'm waiting for this to break above VWAP and hold. And want to see some volume and a little bit more effort to the upside. And I'd like to get long. I'd like for us to try and make a move up here to yesterday's close and maybe all the way up to the highs of overnight. But I feel like that's a stretch right now, the way we're moving. We'll wait. We can be patient. We can be patient. Anytime that I start looking for excuses to enter in a trade, then I stop myself. I've learned that anytime I'm like, well, I could kind of, do this and this, and I'm like, nope. No, I can tell you with 100% certainty, Muhammad, they did not. Yeah, Chad, it definitely could, but I feel like we've just been getting bought up every time it tries to. Yeah, but if it breaks this 4185, ooh, yeah, it could get ugly. It's a long way from these lows, that's for sure. That's on the daily. Hey, Martin, you're back. My thoughts on the Apex Sniper. Um, Wait a second. Did I just see right? Hang on. If I move my mouse to this screen, it automatically flips to that. Get out of town. I have no idea how it did that, but whatever. That is weird. Thoughts on Apex Sniper? Yes, sorry. I like it. I use it. I don't use it like Apex teaches. I just didn't. I found that didn't work for me or my trading style, but I do like using it to confirm my entries and my exits. So I do use it in that sense. And I like the concept of it. And so, yeah, I guess hopefully that makes sense. Oh, that's cool. Kind of. So any window I switch to, it will show up on this screen. I don't know that I like. Excuse me. Not sure I like that. There we go. No. Still doing it. Urgh! I hate that. All right. Sorry, we're going to use this. This is the trading screen we were going to use today. I need to figure out what's going on with the other one. Hey, Apex Futures Trader. I'm up 240. Oh, wow. Let's go. You had a great day. Where did you just trade the range maybe? Definitely possible. You know what I might do? I have my UProfit account, and I do want to start trading it at least a little bit every day. I might enter a trade here for a breakout. I'm going to obviously on evaluation accounts, I'm a little bit more aggressive than I am on my funded accounts, but okay, now can you guys see? No, you can't see my shoot. How do I? Okay, let's try this. Okay, hang on. Everybody hold. Sorry that you guys have to suffer through as I learn how to use Streamlabs. It's kind of bad. But here we are. Is this? Okay. So when I switch to this screen, then you guys will know I'm trading my UProfit account. But that means then my profit here isn't right. And I did want to enter. I'm going to enter. I'm going to not exactly. I'm going to wait for a pullback here. I need to put like, okay, I know what. Hang on. Everybody hold. We're just going to do this live. Hopefully. Oh, wow. We pulled back pretty significantly here. Dear. All right. All right. So, I think that makes sense. Hey, Matthew, how we doing today? You're really tired today? Well, I was kind of, but now I'm feeling okay. All right, so if I switch to this screen, That means I'm on my UProfit evaluation account. And if I go to this screen, then we're on my funded accounts. I think that'll make sense. Wait, what did I do here? I just need to get rid of that. Okay, yeah. All right. We'll do that. Muhammad, no, I don't. No, I do not trade full time. I'm blessed. Yeah, very blessed. I work from home. I'm a business, small time business owner that allows me to work from home. So I do not rely on this as my income, thankfully. So far, anyway. Basically, if I get to pay out, it's like a Christmas bonus. That's how I'm looking at it. All right, we keep pulling back here. I mean, at this point, I might look for an entry right here for my UProfit evaluation account. You guys can see, just got this account. It's all nice and fresh and new, never been used. I might actually enter along here. More of a speculation trade. I mean, I do feel like we're going to break out to the upside at some point, but who knows? And I don't even have my ATM or anything set up. How do I do that? So this is Ninja Trader 7. You can see looks quite a bit different. We'll do a 12 tick stop loss, and we'll do our first profit at 10 ticks, and our next one at 25. We won't do a stop strategy. Okay, how can I save this? I don't know how. Somebody help. Why are people just continuously calling me? Starting to make me a little bit nervous buying here. You're out at break even. You're calling it a day. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Martin. Hey, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Also, yeah, actually, I need to just letting everyone know I have to. This afternoon I am going to be busy. I have a conference call, a couple conference calls I need to take. So I'm actually going to enter here on this. See if we can make a move up. First trade of, well, maybe. Can you feel me? Could you? There we go. All right, see if we can make a push. Yeah, might not. This might just keep heading lower. Oh man, I'm tired all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know. This does not look good. The Bears might be taking over at lunchtime. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Be interesting if we make a move down below this, like the 41, what is that? 4186. Man, this Ninja Trader 7 is a lot harder to read. It's a little bit janky, but at least it works. I might give this a little bit more room to move if it wants to. And there it is. Okay, are we going to test the bottom of the range? I mean, we're still a little bit here in an uptrend. Or we're holding this channel right now, but if it breaks, I don't know. If we break below this, we could see some red. Oh. Man, I can't stop yawning. Hey, we hit a new peak viewers today. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Bouncing right off of that support. That was kind of predictable, I guess. All right, is this the move? Just a little fake out. We're going to sell off here or what? Thinking about going to lunch, but I kind of want to see what this does. Yeah, this might be a little pullback and selling off more. Chop, chop. Yeah, I know. It's exactly right. I'm the voice of calmness. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like to hear my own voice. I don't know if that's just a thing with everyone, but hey, Cardea. Yeah, it has. I know you were looking for that break to the top side. It just doesn't want to do it. I was looking for it as well. I was hoping for it, but it just doesn't want to do it. It's like, nope. We're just going to sit here and chop away and drive everybody mad. But yeah, if you're into scalping, and I guess this is okay price action for you, but your 5 and 20-second chart looks good. I've never even looked at a 5-second chart. Hang on, let's do it. 5-second chart. What does it look like? Holy cow. This would have me in a tizzy. Look at that. About a 30-second chart, maybe? Maybe. Oof, that's hard to look at. I'll stick with my 2000 tick chart. Yeah, Corday, it seems like, I don't know, we were just stuck. We're basically like we were yesterday. Yesterday, we were just stuck here, you know, chopping right on this VWAP, kind of hitting it, bouncing, and then finally at 2 o'clock, we broke. I caught a little bit of that move, but honestly, I always have to think like on when we've had a couple, pretty big moving days like we did here and here. It's not unusual for the market to kind of take a rest. The question is just how much of a pullback are we going to get? Feels like we're going to get a pullback into this 4150 range. Like at this point, that's what it feels like. Because you'd think we would have pushed higher by now if we're going to test these highs again, and we just have not been able to do that, which makes me think that we're going to break below this 4186 and then go down and test this 4150 area again. Then maybe we break higher, but who knows? Who knows? Stay tuned and you will find out. All right, what are we going to do? Can somebody tell me? Someone just tell me what the market will do. So far this morning, I made one trade, flipped a contract for this one evaluation account to get it to count another day of trading. That was the most excitement I've had. Very exactly, Cardian. That's risk management. That's what's important. I don't know what to expect. Tempting about going in another long on my U profit. Well, you know what? I might actually go eat some lunch. I do need to. Not sure what I'm going to do this afternoon, to be honest. I do need to end stream somewhere around 1:15. And then I have a conference call and different stuff I need to do. And then I might start up the stream again and just see if we can get some trades this afternoon. But right now, looking like one of those days where we might not get a trade in. But that's okay. Tomorrow's another day. The market isn't going anywhere, they always say. So I do not have a Discord. I don't know. I'm not interested. Right now, I don't want to say never, but my plan is I will do everything on YouTube. Everything on YouTube, and I don't want to charge for anything. It's just all going to be right here, and for those that want to watch, great. If not, that's fine too. I just don't have the bandwidth to manage Discords and all that stuff as well. I'm just not interested. All right. I'm going to do that. I am going to go for lunch, take a quick lunch, and I'll be back. Yeah, probably 20, 30 minutes or so. Hey, we're back. I should have known. I should have known that if I go to lunch, we're gonna break out. Should have known. All right, now we gotta reassess, reevaluate. What do we think is gonna happen? Now that we broke this, I have to believe that this is gonna come down to this 4165, 4164 area, and then 4150s. Not overly confident on that, but if we're going to continue selling off. Now, we do know that we've seen a lot of V-shaped reversals in the past month, so definitely being wary of that. Could see kind of I could see either one happening here. I could see us push back up or sell off even more. Not sure right now how I feel. When that happens, we just wait. Wait and watch. Hey, Oscar Machado. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Also have Mahid Iskander. He also subbed while I was gone. Hey, Sud, good afternoon. I am not sure. I'm double checking my times here on what time my conference call is. I might need to go kind of abruptly. So if I do end the stream abruptly, then I'll be back. Oh, wow, Oscar. That's awesome. That's crazy. If you think about it, we can chat that far away. Excuse me. All right, now we're selling off again. I might. Shoot. I do have to go. I have a conference call. I have to go. I will be back.